Don't worry, get on there. Alright, hello everybody. It's Teresa with Wreath Addiction RN. How are you guys? Coming to you from Benilde, Illinois. Oops. Always forget to mute. Sorry about my hair. I took a shower and really did not blow dry it or anything. I got off work today. I stayed up until about quarter after 4. Took a little nap, ate supper, took another little nap, and then I've been up down here since probably 8 o'clock working around. Hi Virginia. Hi Cindy. So just been really like experimenting with stuff and everything. So I'll show you in a minute kind of some of the things after we get this project started here, or finished up as much as we can. So this is the rail that I did, I guess was it yesterday on a live, yesterday morning maybe. Anyway, so this is a 22-inch rail with my foam, and I added the tails. This is going to be a mailbox swag. So it's got 10 or 11-inch poofs. It's got the 22-inch ruffles. Now we're going to put some ribbon tails, and then I'm going to stick it on the mailbox. I'm going to see about getting the picks in there and see how that's going to go. I painted a little bit in there today so that you couldn't see as much white from the foam. Just because I mean, it wasn't so bad, but once you put this on the mailbox, it's going to spread, and it's going to, you know, be a little bit more visible, I think. So that's what I was doing a little bit earlier. I was pulling those apart to cover it back up from when I painted it. So anyway, and you know, mesh is movable. Just move it around, right? Show it to who's boss. You're the boss. So, what's everybody doing tonight? Anybody crafting? Watching TV? What you doing besides watching me? So, I'm getting a little nervous. I only have really like one full day to craft left before my shows. So we'll see. I'm getting a little nervous because there's a lot of projects I wanted to do, but it is what it is. Hi Debbie, thanks for joining. So these ribbons are at 12 inches with the dovetails. You just finished crafting? It's addicting, isn't it? I actually got this place like pretty cleaned up, and then pulled out some other ideas and signs and stuff. I've got 2 wreaths I want to make, and then I want to make some more witch hats before next Saturday. So hopefully we'll get it done. So Mickey is a classmate, fellow classmate of mine, and she found me, and I made some some headstone pieces for her parents. And then so the next thing I know, she's on my lives, and now she's got the bug. She has the crafting bug, and she came over today, and actually she bought some stuff on Etsy, and then she came over today to pick it up, and we talked and did some, you know, basically just told her some things, helped her out, and she bought some more stuff. So I told her, everybody needs to tell her how bad it's going to get. You know, she's like, I just don't have enough stuff to do a complete project. You know, I get little bits here and there. And I just started laughing, because isn't that how we all start out? And now we have so many things, we can't even get a project because we have so much to do, right? Oh my goodness. She says, I just can't believe how much stuff you had. I said, well, I started off like you. I had a little square on a table in the dining room, and I just pull it out, and I would craft on like a TV tray, and that's what I would craft on in the living room. Then I moved to a bigger folding table in the living room, and then it got to be where I had 3 containers stacked up in the dining room. that I had stuff in. And then it was 4 containers, and then I moved to the basement, set myself up in the basement, and then I only had a little section then, and now I have the whole basement. Yeah, so that's been pretty funny. And I started in that's December of 2018. So yeah, funny. And I'm addicted. And I was in a business class today, and she reminded me that, you know, investing in my business isn't just always investing in product, it's investing in education as well, you know. So I really don't utilize all the different social media platforms that are out there in order to help my business grow. So I am looking to invest in my business in with Etsy, or not Etsy, but Pinterest, and I'm hoping to learn some Instagram and TikTok. I'm kind of worried about TikTok, to be honest. But hey, Laura. Hi, Sheena. How are you guys? So I'm gonna have. I have 3 mailbox things made. I'm going to be up a creek if they sell before the next Saturday. Hey, Peggy, how are you? So I have a regular, just pretty much like a spring one or everyday summer one. It's the bee. And then I have a Christmas one, and then this one for the mailbox. Headstone pieces, I only have 1 headstone thing that I've made, so, but it's a Christmas one. I probably shouldn't whip up a fall one, but I just don't know if I'm going to get time to do that. A lot of times in that situation, what has happened to me in the past, I've sold mailbox swags at shows before. Headstone pieces I have not sold there, but I've had, I've created a sell from there. You know, like they call me later, and I do that. So, hey Kay, good job, good, I'm glad. Sorry, you know, it's just, my brain is just on overload. Thank you for sprinkling. I greatly appreciate it. So, I had to figure out the Pinterest thing, and then I have to like really just start investing in possibly doing a different selling platform. Do you guys sell on Etsy? Does everybody sell on Etsy that has a business? Or does anybody have Shopify or a different platform? I hope not. Hi, Irene. Thank you. Good deal, Mickey. You'll get it, girl. You'll get it. It's like, what does that mean? How do you do that? Yep, absolutely. So I was only 40 something away from 5,000. Hey, Katie. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling from Kentucky. So I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I need 1 more, maybe 3. What do I do with that ribbon? Sorry. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hey, Sue. How are you? So, Amanda from Grammy's Craft Boutique, she made the wreath attachment that I have in my shop, the little skater girl. Oh my gosh, it turned out so cute. So cute. So, if you want to get an idea on what to do with the little skater girl, you can check out her shop, Grammy's Craft Boutique. That's where I get a lot of my ribbon from. This is old stuff that I had in stock, but she brought me probably 4 more rolls of ribbon today when she came. So it was kind of fun having her shop in my basement for a change. Oh, good for you. I've got some things I'm going to show you guys that I did with the Dollar Tree witch hats. And if anybody needs the Dollar Tree pumpkins, I have a case. I decided I kind of flipped the trigger on those. I am not going to use them, so if anybody needs some of those, let me know and I can sell you some of those if you can't find them. So the Dollar Tree pumpkins, I'd be more than happy to sell them to you. So I'm not going to use mine. Hi, Evelyn. How are you? She was cute. Yeah, I did finish it. Did you see it? You want me to show it to you? Here's the skeleton. I need to do something different with my cameras. Isn't she cute? I think she's adorable. I pray that she sells on Saturday. A week from this Saturday, I will be in Carlinville. Thanks. So, I know it seems like it's a long time away, but see, between now and then, I work like 7 days, and and I have to still get the trailer loaded with everything. So it's gonna be difficult to get everything done. And this one's an early day one, so like this is an all day thing from 8 to 3, I think, or something. I have to check and see. Hi, Helen. How are you? Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Evelyn. So, yeah. So those skeletons are in my shop as well. If you guys want to, I'd love to see what you guys create with it. Post it on Create with Addiction RN. I would love to see what you guys create. And Mickey, I don't know if you're asked to join that group or not, but that's where you can, if you decide you want to, post pictures of your wreaths. And nobody will be mean or anything like that. Everybody's very supportive, and you can also ask questions in that group, and me or someone else will answer them. So anyway, I know. I'm kind of like having a candy corn fetish. Did you see the candy corn behind me? Is that the one you're talking about? The one behind me? Yeah. And then I'm making this one that's got candy corn in it as well. And this is the little piece of candy that says trick or treat. Isn't that cute? Create with Addiction RN. That's my free group. Well, I don't have a paid group anyway, but that's the group that we share lives to, and people share what they make there. Facebook's weird. They don't like you to put stuff on your personal page. So we create groups, and yeah, that one behind me is adorable too. I love that one. It turned out so cute. And I'm sure that one will sell. I'm hoping all my stuff sells, to be honest, but we will see. I'm hoping. I'm going to check at Walmart. I'm going to get another square thing or something. Thank you, Sheena. So hopefully me and my husband will both be busy with sales. So I don't know. Did I show you guys? I don't know if I showed you this one. I think I just did this one. I don't know if I've been on a live since I did this. Did I show you guys this one already? So we did this part, and then I added the legs I don't remember what day that is. Wow. Four weeks. Whew. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, I love this one too. I think these are going to be good sellers. They're going to be cheaper than my wreaths, but they're not going to be like, I think I'm going to sell them. I've been selling them for $40 or $50. So I think that's a good reasonable price because of the time and effort, and then the material. I tell you what, material's not cheap. You know that, guys? Like, I spent like $50 on material. Like, holy moly. And I thought, well, if I can hire somebody to help me with Pinterest, then maybe I can hire or take a class on sewing, like, so that I can pick up my game a little bit in the sewing arena. So that's what I would like to do. Because my goal is actually one day to actually sell all my mesh and stuff and make attachments. And I can make attachments anywhere, and me and my husband, this is whenever we retire, and me and my husband can travel in our camper. So, and I have a place for a sewing room in my camper. So that's what my long-term goal is. But I just want to get this off the ground, and this is going to be a while before that happens. Thank you, Mickey. I enjoyed visiting with you today, Mickey. It was so nice. And I'm glad. It's really strange to think that I inspired somebody to make something, but I'm happy I did. Just like one day I got, you know, the crazy idea to do that. I'm going to have to, whenever Christmas comes, I will show you the first wreath I made. I think I showed it on a live, but it has been a while ago. It was crazy. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. And my daughter-in-law says, I think that's just a little bit too big. I said, I think so. It used like 2 full rolls of 21-inch mesh. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, it would. I'm excited about thinking about doing that. But I really enjoy making wreath attachments and stuff. And then I could, you know, sell stuff at wherever little RV park we're at, right? So I don't know if I could craft without a craft room full of stuff, though. I like having all my stuff around here. Well, good. It is very relaxing and just enjoyable, and you kind of just get lost in your thoughts, you know? I really like it. Next thing you know, you'll be buying you. Yeah, we bought a new camper a couple weeks ago. We sure did. We bought a 5th wheel, and so it's got bigger, has a full-size refrigerator in it, which we needed that even for the lake lot, because it's just, you know, it's hard to keep ice and stuff there, and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, so we have a full-size refrigerator, and it's a year-round camper. So yeah, I love it. And I haven't even got everything put back in it. We have a whole spare bedroom that is full of all the stuff we took out of the other camper that I still have to put it in there. Right? Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. So alright, so we got the ribbons in. Let's move this. So, Rachel from Rachel's Crafty Corner, she has a new business, and it's called 2 Mamas and a Press. And she made my shirt. Wow. So where are you gonna eat at? my dining room. I could make my dining room a craft room. We never use it. My table is just full of mail and stuff from the camper right now. Oh, that was my toe. So it's two mamas and a press. I don't know if they have a Facebook page or not. I know they have an Etsy store. So thank you. So before I put everything on, I finally figured this part out. You know, like I used to put everything on without it being on the mailbox, and yeah, we don't use our dining room either. We sit at the couch. In fact, we went out to the camper to eat supper tonight, and my husband says, we need to get some TV trays. And I'm like, this is a small camper. We can sit at this little table and watch TV still. So I don't know what we'll do. Anyway, I learned the hard way. Figure out what I want to do with this. Just come over this way. That you need to put this on because you want to make sure that your stuff is centered the best you can. Now, it's never going to be perfect because everybody's mailbox is different and it moves, and you know, so, but just trying to do the best you can, you know. So let me move the camera up. I'm really having issues with the camera. I should have never moved it the other day. I had it all set perfectly, and then I don't know what I did, but I moved it to do something. And then I've never been able to get it back to where it looks decent. Okay, so next thing you'll be getting Mickey is a camera to do lives. Post pictures on my page, Evelyn, on Create with Addiction RN. I want to see that room. I'm still trying to explain to my husband what I want for ribbon racks. So please post some pictures. That'd be awesome. Okay. So the first thing that we want is this guy. We're probably going to need to raise that again. God dang it. I thought it was good enough, but I don't know if it's going to be. So, and I'm going to pull the center loop, center poof here, and I'm going to poke that down through so that it goes into the foam. Oh goodness, isn't that cute? I want to make sure that's where I want it, but I am going to raise you guys up just a bit more. Turn my iPad so I can see. There we go. I think that ought to be good. Grab some of these while I was over there. Oh, I'm excited for you, and I can't wait to see it. Yes, absolutely. Is that better? Kind of blends in then, didn't it? Alright, so these are going to be a little hard to move this chair out of my way. So now these things I got from, you're welcome. You're right, it probably blends right in. It's hard to tell where one ends and the other one begins, right? Thank you. Alright, so these are not super easy to cut. So I probably should have done it beforehand, but anyway, I got these from the at-home store. And I actually picked up a few more for next year. But they're actually just yard stakes. Believe it or not, I have actually had success cutting these. But they do hurt your hand as well. So, if you don't have good hands or strong hands, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to get my husband to do it. Sometimes I just mess with it until it works. Okay, so again, I'm going to pick up this poof. Okay. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Sue. I appreciate it. I try to be creative. My husband came down here. Oh my gosh. I don't know what day it was. I don't think it was yesterday, because he wasn't down here together with me. I don't remember what day. Then anyway, I asked him for help. And I appreciate everything he does, but he's a little OCD, you know, and I'm pretty anal about things, you know. I have a certain way I like to do things at work. I have certain ways I want my patient rooms, and, you know, how I do my meds and how I do my assessments. I mean, I'm pretty, you know, I have a routine, but when I come down here, I just create, you know, so all of a sudden I think, oh, I have this. And I run over and I get it. I'm like, no, I put it down. You know, oh no, let's try this instead. So then he's like, I don't know how you create down here. You need to get your stuff together and, you know, be more organized. And I'm like, that's not what a creative person does. They are not organized normally. I mean, you know, I have stuff organized, but whenever I go pull stuff out, I don't necessarily go put it right back. So I'm like, just go. If you can't handle coming down here and putting mesh on the shelf, I'll be fine. Because I had containers in front of the shelves. And he's like, well, that would fit there if you didn't have that container there. Like, I said, well, that's my fall stuff, so that container is staying right there. You don't? I don't either. I don't even have a mailbox that I can put it on yet. I'm hoping to make or get one, but I don't have one yet. So let's see if I can get this to go. Got it. Okay. All right, now let's see. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's very symmetrical, and I don't like that. But yet, what else can you do? You know, there's not a whole lot you can do, so there's that. I want some of these out. want to cut them too short, but you need to try and make a mailbox swag. I love them. There's a lot of ways you can do it. You don't have to do it on one of these. I have some greenery things here that you can use. Amanda's got some greenery things that you can make a mailbox swag on. So you don't necessarily have to use a rail. It just depends on what you're wanting in your mailbox swag. You know, it works better for me. I know Amanda uses styrofoam. Like she attaches styrofoam to her mailbox swags, her greenery ones. I've not done that yet. It's not mean I'm not going to. I don't know. What do you think? I want to hide my orange stuff. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Yeah. No, not me. I'm awful. I am awful. I kind of didn't want to break this apart, but I don't think that I'm really going to have a choice. I think it's going to need to be broke up. It's probably going to work better that way. See, I don't want to spend time organizing that kind of stuff. I would rather spend time creating. And that's why I don't do well with Pinterest, because I don't want to learn how to do all those short videos and ideal pins or idea pins, and I don't have time for that, you know. I want my business to grow, and I know that's what I need to do that, but I mean, I do have orders, you know. So it's like, okay, do I stop making stuff so that I can learn Pinterest, or do I keep making stuff and make money so I can pay somebody to do Pinterest? I think I'll take that one. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. So I can always add, if these aren't tall enough in here, I want them to show. I love that big old thick. He's not very big in there. Alright, so you can get these wooden pins or wooden stakes, and you can add them on to your pick, like so. And you take this crappy piece of wire and you wrap it around there, but that's not all you need to do. Let me look and see. I kind of like to see if I have black. Hang on one second. Let's see if I have black tape. And then you get floral tape, and you wrap the floral tape around it. Now you got to be careful with this. I have ruined several rolls because it gets into the, does that look like, that looks like brown. I guess it'll be alright. I don't see any black. This looks like brown to me. That's alright. That'll be fine. It's going to be dark, so. Alright, so this is floral tape. I'm just going to pull this off. So, and as you pull the floral tape, it becomes sticky. Okay? I mean, yeah, I agree. You know, it's like, I mean, I used to cook a lot when our kids were little, but now that it's just me and Cloyd, and I just don't. Well, and I mean, it's hard. Like, I'm trying to get ready for craft shows and stuff, and it's like, okay, I just have a limited amount of time. When I'm not working as much or crafting as much, I do cook on occasion, but we never know what we want to eat. So anyway, you just wrap this around, you just pull it, okay? And it, like I said, it becomes sticky. So this just added some length to this. I got these from, these were from Michael's, and they were 40% off. They were $9.99 a piece. So was Mike so happy with all your stuff you brought home, Mickey? So thanks everybody for visiting with me while I craft. Once we get some of these on here, I'm going to show you some of my ideas that I'm going to be working on. I would sit and craft with you, but I'm not going to be like doing start to finish stuff, but I can come back on and live and just sit and visit with you guys if you want to watch what I'm doing. But like I said, it's some of these projects are halfway started, and some of them are just ideas in my brain. But I really wish I had some yellow ornaments. That would be cute. Haven't seen any yellow ornaments. No, I'm sure I don't have any. What colors do I have over there? I have black. Orange would have been good. I don't have that either. That's always good too. You'll once you get on some of these pages, you'll see that people like hide stuff in their cars, and they wait until their husband's at work or asleep to bring it in. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite funny. I forgot. There's so many little cute sayings about crafting and, you know, shopping for crafts and, you know, all that stuff. Shopping for supplies. There's a lot of cute little things. My husband pulled his hat off when we went to Uncle Frank's wake, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, do you see this?" And I'm like, "Yep, you got glitter on your hat." That was funny. There's glitter everywhere in this house. The dogs have it. It's in the bed. It's in every room. It's in every crevice. It gets into my car. It gets into his truck. It's everywhere. Yep. He asked me if his head was shining because, or glittering, because he felt like he had glitter on his scalp as he shaves his head. All right. Well, good. Good, Dawn. I'm glad. Right, Irene? Yep. I'll never forget the first year we decided to really make this a business, and I claimed I added up everything I spent, and he's like, oh my God. I'm like, hey, you got to spend money to make money. It's funny. Yeah. He's pretty supportive. I can't complain, but I wish he could. He just has his own way of doing things, and so do I guess, so that's why it's hard for me to, like, when he comes down here, he always just wants to change things. It's like, just do it. Don't worry about changing it. Just take the box, open it up, put it on the shelf. You write your receipts. That's funny. Oh boy. Yeah, my husband has no idea how to get on the checking account, so he has no idea. He has no idea. I mean, I tell him pretty much everything, but I always say, yeah, no, that overtime I just put in, I put that into read the diction. He's like, okay. Well, good for you, Evelyn. I'm proud of you. I've not been a budget person for anything, unfortunately. But I just have to stay off of the internet and stay out of the stores. That's what helps me. And I can do good, but it's like this is a upcoming season that I just feel like I didn't get a lot of stuff last year. I'm going to get one more and put it over there, I think. And then I'm going to stick some stuff down on the front. So, I have a few signs for Christmas. I really don't have a lot of stuff for fall. I mean, I have a few things already made, but I don't have anything like to make for fall. So, I don't know. I'm just going to add that one in there. I mean, this is fourth quarter, and fourth quarter is the biggest, you know, sales quarter of the year. So, I did have to buy quite a bit of stuff. I am going to be going to Sims. The only thing I'm getting from Sims is some more 50-yard ribbon, and I'm looking for some florals for my Christmas arrangements that I need to make for headstones and stuff. So, and they usually have a pretty good selection. I hope they do. Either that, or I'll be looking at yeah, Home Store or Hobby Lobby. But I need some florals for like poinsettia stuff and different things like that for Christmas. Did you find your blue jeans, Dawn, for your scarecrow person? I'm still working on a pattern for overalls for my for a scarecrow person and a hat. I just haven't gotten it done yet. Alright, now mind you, I will be putting hot glue in all of that stuff to help so it'll hold in. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. do this. I have another idea. You bought some. I usually do like a toddler jean from the, you know, the Salvation Army or the Goodwill, somewhere in there. Yeah, or a resale shop. I usually do some toddler size is what I do. I don't know. What do you do, Dawn? Yeah, I do. So you can tell, like, these two pieces are big. So I'm going to take this one out, and I'm putting the big one here. So the big one's going to frame the big candy in the center. And then I'm going to put some of these in the front. There. He's kind of big too, isn't he? These are about the same. I just have this one too close. There we go. Alright, then these, which I already got some wire on this one, and that one. Let's see what we want to do with them. Maybe we will go ahead and put those in here. Not going to go all the way to the end. Oh, this one's big, that one's small. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Very big. If I can figure out how to get this one off real quick. There we go. Alright. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's do this. Let's get this. Hey Ginger, hey Chrissy, how are you? You bought a size 4. We're talking about blue jeans to make a scarecrow wreath. Dawn had to go get some from the Salvation Army, and somebody was asking what size jeans they get. I usually get like a toddler size. Just depends on how big of a wreath you want. If you get them too big, they hang pretty low, but you can always cut them too, so be creative. Whatever's available, make it work, you know. Thanks, Gina. Okay, so now what I will do with this, there's a long stem here. I will cut this, but then I will also bend it around the back side of that so that it holds on. Plus I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there as well. So I'm just opening up the tie. I'm kind of giving this a little bend. And then I'm sticking this in here, tying the tie back on it, pulling it forward a little bit. Like I said, I will, I'm going to put glue in there, and I'm going to cut it off and then bend this around, or bend it around. I haven't decided, but it's going to get bent around that rail to help hold it on. So where you can see too where, oh my, good for you. I am not good with centerpieces. In fact, I just gave some stuff to Amanda because she is loving the centerpieces stuff, and I'm just like, you know, I don't have time to mess with it. I've got stuff that I've had here for 2 years. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna stick at what I do well. And then as, you know, like you are supposed to try, you know, and expand your craft, no doubt. So, which is fine. But I'm going to wait until it's not my busy season, you know, to do that. So, and this is my busy season. I'm just debating on whether I'm going to put these in here or not, so I'm just looking to see if they're going to fit okay, or if I need to. See, these ones are stiffer, so I don't know. So what do you think so far? You like it? Sorry, my tubing got caught in something. So let's see. Do we or not? Now you want candy, ain't it? How does it hold up in the weather? Just like everything else. I have 2 of the ones that I made for Lynn that I am like tweaking. It depends on the signs. The metal stuff seems to last, depending upon the color of the mesh. I got 2 of them are fine, that the mesh is really pretty good. I'm going to have to switch out some of the ribbons, and it just depends on how long they leave them on. Lynn likes to switch her stuff out so it's not on for, you know, days on end or months on end. Usually the ones that I make for the cemetery, because I don't get back out there to change it, they don't last. So, you know, if they're in the weather, just like your, I don't think that's going to look good. Just like your other wreaths, you know. I don't know. Can you guys see that? You want me to zoom in? Do you guys like that? I have a really good candy corn and peanut butter recipe for fudge. Oh my god, it tastes like a payday. It is so good. But I don't need to make it because I eat the whole dang thing. Let's see what this one looks like. I have black and I have orange tubing, but there's a lot of black in here and there's a lot of orange, so I kind of wanted to pull out a little more of the yellow. You like it, Sheena? Let me make another one. Let's see. Maybe we can put him on top of that. And this is like jute tubing right here. This isn't metallic, it's like jute. So, let's see. Thank you. I could. If I can find it, I sure will. I sure will. Because it is delicious. And believe me, I am not a cook. And if I can make it and it turns out good, you'll be just fine. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I have this one piece left. And, so this was a whole roll of 10-inch. And this was, what, 22? 10 is 20. Alright. I'm going to do something to see if it works, because it doesn't matter if it doesn't, because I can't just use one anyway. So let's just see if this is going to add. I decide if I want to do this or if I want to roll it. I think maybe roll it might be better. Just to give it a little bit of black up here. Depends on, sometimes whatever I have up here is so big that I don't need to have anything in these slots, so I don't normally plan anything in there. Let me see what it looks like. Well, that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? And then I can stick some of this in there as well. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Nope, it's for sale, girl. I'm just trying to get stuff made. Yeah, nope, it's for sale. I thought you were going to make one for your mailbox. They do turn out so super cute though, don't they? I mean, it's hard not to like just want it all. That's why I want a mailbox. I want to make one for myself. I want to make something over the top for me. That's what happens, you know. I started off making stuff for myself, and now my walls are just full of stuff for sale. But oh well, it's okay. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Cute, cute, cute. Thanks, Dawn. Hi, Helen. Are you going to try? I got it. Thank you, Marsha. Thanks, everybody. And I'm really bad about not measuring my tubing. I'm sorry, guys. I just, whenever I feel like. And I am a measurer, but tubing, I'm just not. Okay. I think that completes this little trick or treat mailbox swag. What do you think? Some hearts? Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I love it too. This is what makes it so much fun, is creating something that actually comes to fruition. You know, like it's in your brain, you know, and then it actually plays out. It's very discouraging, and I'm sure everybody's had this happen, like you have something envisioned in your mind, and then you go to make it, and it's not happening. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes, I will be in Carlinville on Saturday, October the 2nd, I think, is Carlinville. I think October the 2nd is a Saturday. So, thank you, Chrissy. Thanks, everybody. So let me show you a little bit, give you some some ideas of stuff you can do with the Dollar Tree witch hat. And besides the legs and, you know, I mean, another way you can cover it. So, I don't know if you can see this sparkly. Can you tell this is sparkly material? Thank you. Can you tell that sparkly material? So I bought this material, I don't even know where. Joann's probably, or Hobby Lobby, I don't know. And I just kind of saw, like, you know, witch hat, or even, I don't know, just something magical, right? So, it's probably not something that you want to wrap around, because then it just kind of maybe takes away from the look. So I put, and maybe you wouldn't have had to do that, but I wrapped the front of the witch hat with this, and this is just backing, and I glued it on. I thought I had one that was already done. I'm going to do it again on another one, only this one I may wrap. I lost it. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. Who knows? But anyway, I have one that's got all the stuff off of it already, and I was going to put I was going to spray paint it. Oh, actually, I was going to put white around it because I got some, another green thing. And I may come on live and do that one. I'll get that one ready. But anyway, so I hot glued it on. And now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rim. Like, do I want to put ruffles in there? Do I want to venture out and figure out if I can make a way for this? I kind of look like this is the Cruella de Vil, you know, look at that. also putting this like furry stuff on her rim. So I kind of thought about that. I really don't know. But I wasn't really going to actually put legs on this one. I thought about putting 2 more candy canes together and different color pipe cleaners, of course, and then making a swag with the hat and then legs on it. Wouldn't that be cute? So it's kind of what I thought about doing. But I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with this rim. You guys got any ideas? So, I have been sewing. Whenever I went to Craig Bachman, I took material with me, so while I was in, you like the fur? So while I was in the room, I cut all kinds of legs. Now mind you, this is probably 2 legs here because the material was longer. So I have all these sewed. I was thinking about something with this color, with this for a fall one. Mesh curls. What color would you use? That's my thing. I don't know what color I want to use. You know, they don't make black, and I don't want a bunch of black. I need some color to put in there. Yep. I know, that's what I kind of thought of too, like a wizard hat, absolutely. But I kind of thought, you know, like it's sparkly. I think, you know, like witch hat will be good. So I got some of this material. I made legs for this. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. So I don't know. So anyway, so I'm thinking on that hat. It may not get done for the show, but I'm still thinking on it. So I just don't know what color to use with that. You know, so blue. Well, we got 2 different kinds. I have 2 different kinds of blue. I don't know. Really not very Halloween though. Gold or silver. Silver might work. It's just hard to find a pretty silver. It really is. Don't you guys think? Hard to find a pretty silver. Oops. Royal blue with black. I don't know if I have any of that light border stripe. So anyway, so that's where I am with that project. So, it's crazy. I always have some good ideas, but then I just don't know. Sometimes I just can't figure them out. So then I'll probably sit there until next year. Yes. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for the hat yet. I may, that's what I'm going to play with. Hot pink. I mean, that's a thought. Got some of that. So I was thinking about taking off the black stuff and actually taking a piece of material and wrapping it around to see how that looks. So, hi Gail. The blue striped, are you talking about this mesh? It's in my shop, Wreath Addiction RN. I sell it, if this is what you're referring to. Tulle. possibly. Yep, it's in my shop, Wreath Addiction RN. I should have pinned it. I didn't even think about that. Let me see if I can go up and find out where she posted my link. I can't even see it now. Sheena, are you still in here? There you are. You're wonderful. There's my link right there. Sheena, you're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I always forget. It takes me forever to get to my thing. And I'm sorry, guys. I took a shower, and I'm like, I can't put blue jeans on. I just need to relax. I'm only home one day, and then I have to go back to work for 3. So, sorry, I'm in my lounge pants tonight. But thanks for accepting me for who I am, because this is me. I'm glad to come and chat with you, but please don't expect me to dress up and put makeup on, because it's not going to happen. I sit down here in my basement for hours. So anyway, I just appreciate you guys being on with me tonight. Like I said, let me clean up this. I know I'm going to show you how I put this on, and I think this idea is going to be really cute, and I think it's going to be inexpensive because Dollar Tree has some of the stuff. I don't know if they still do, but they did have. So about another hat. So just different things to do with them, you know, to give them variety and you know, their own look, right? So this one's going to be for Christmas, though. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to clean up a little bit, organize, and I'll be back on. Give me about 20 minutes, maybe, okay? All right, guys, see you soon. Bye.